Yo, what is going on, guys? You got Shiny here. Today we are here for PEL Season 2 Draft Analysis. I didn't upload Season 1 because this was before I started uploading to YouTube again. But we're here for Season 2. Quick rundown. In Season 1, I made playoffs, lost in the first round. No biggie. But we are here for Season 2. This league is run by my boy Raz. It's just your standard points league, basically. Um, it's legacy. That's about it. There were a few unbans. There was like Kieran B is unbanned. Megalop is unbanned since that's banned in some leagues. They unbanned Deoxys Speed, but they put like a rule on it where you can't have like setup moves. It's kind of cool. Anyways, to our pick. Surprisingly, we got the first overall pick, which is pretty crazy because I never get lucky. And I mean like ever. Like ever. So, my plan was I wanted to get Fantasy, if you're watching this. This was what I wanted. So I wanted to get Dragapult, Mandibuzz, Mega Mawile. That core is insane. My boy Fantasy in SPDL has it. That core is insane. So yeah, I wanted it. Then I knew I wanted to get Bolton because it was a good speed tier. And also I wanted to try that thing. And then in round like oh yeah, so I'm wheel picks by the way since it's round 1. Since I'm pick 1. So yeah, then if like on the second time it came back, if I could get like a Clefable or a Slobra, just some good bulky pivots to help the team. That's basically what I wanted. So yeah, as I said, we picked up Dragapult. Oh yeah, we're doing Naruto nicknames, by the way. Our boy Sasuke here. Do we even need to explain what Dragapult does? This thing's basically the best mon in the format. Just such a good mon. Amazing stats. Fucking good ass signature move. Great coverage. So many sets you can run with it too. Like, you never know any given week if I'm gonna be DD, Specs, fucking Will-O-Wisp, Hex, Screens, Pivot, this thing can do so many things. It's an amazing mon. I'm so excited to use this thing. Sorry, I'm not gonna go too in deep into this, cause like, it's a Dragapult, we know what Dragapults do. So yeah, on to round 2. So I have the wheel pick obviously since I pick 1. So it's coming back to me, right? A few picks before me, like 2 picks before me, Mandibuzz gets sniped, which fucking sucks. I'ma just be honest. Who the fuck picks Mandibuzz round 2? Y'all trying to ruin my core. So yeah, so I just picked Slowbro around early. What's it called? Yeah, so there was no really thing that could replace Mandibuzz well, because the Dragapult Mandibuzz core is just so good. But yeah, let's talk about Slowbro. This thing, amazing mon. Amazing mon. I love using this thing. And this gen, it got Teleport, which is just fucking amazing for him. Gets pretty fucking good coverage on both the physical and special side, an amazing ability in Regenerator. It also gets like Oblivious and Own Tempo. This thing just sponges hits. It forces you to prep for it. If you don't prep for Slowbro, this thing's going to put in work. And I will promise you that. Also, this is our boy Jiraiya. Yeah. It's a Slowbro. Y'all know what Slowbro does. It's fat as shit. It recovers itself. It gets Slag Off for amazing recovery. And this thing can set Trick Room too for our Mega Mawile, which we got. It can set Trick Room for Mega Mawile. Like Trick Room, Teleport. This thing's just crazy. And the fact that I got it with Mega Mawile too. Mega Mawile is so good. This is Seikon. Mega Mawile is so good. Last season of PEL, the person who had it had 22 kills in 12 weeks with this thing. It is crazy. This thing only runs like basically 2 sets. It runs like 2 sets but has different coverage. But huge power coming off that already big attack stat. Plus it gets the pre-mega intimidate. It also gets like rocks. Good coverage with stuff like Iron Head, Play Rough, Sucker Punch. It gets like elemental punches like Fire Punch, Ice Punch, shit like that. I could run like a sub Focus Punch set. It gets Swords Dance. This thing's a crazy good mon. I've drafted in the past before. I haven't really had success with it, but that was before I came back to draft. So we are retrying this thing, and this thing is going to work out. I promise you. So, on to our next pick. So it went all the way back around and then came back in like 24 picks, I think. So, what's it called? So I was looking at my team and I'm like, holy shit, I am severely weak to Ghost and Dark. So, not necessarily Dark, since I had Megaman, but I wanted to get a good bulky Dark type, which were basically all gone, since Mandibuzz got fucking stolen from me. So I looked around the board, there were basically no good bulky Dark types left. So, like, yeah, I picked Umbreon, but Shikamaru. Even like Galarian Moltres was gone, which I was looking at getting that thing, because it has the same typing, it kind of does the same stuff as Mandibuzz, it's just like a worse Mandibuzz, that has like more offensive potential. But yeah, that thing was gone too. So I was kind of forced to take Umbreon, but I like using Umbreon. If you EV it well, this thing can take hits for days. It gets Wish, it gets Heal Bell. So it's a Cleric. I think a Mawile might get Heal Bell. Maybe I'm tripping though. What's it called? Its attacking stats are pretty lackluster. I think it's only like 60. But that's fine. This thing just takes hits for days. It's so hard to break this thing. Like, most teams have to just set one Mon to break this thing, which, like, and it synergizes pretty well with the Slobra. It also gets Baton Pass, and it's a pretty slow Baton Pass, so it's basically like a free pivot. So yeah, Umbreon's a pretty good fucking Mon, and Wish helps our team so much. Especially Slowbro. Like, if I'm not forced to run Recovery on it, and I could get like an extra coverage move because Umbreon can Wish Pass into it, amazing. So yeah, I'm Cancer, so we picked Blissey. Bliss Bro. Yes. By the way, I wouldn't have done this if you guys didn't take my fucking Mandibuzz, but you guys took my fucking Mandibuzz. Blue Draft, if you guys are watching this, fuck you all. So yeah, my team's fucking Cancer. We got the Umbreon, Blissey, Slowbro core. Stupid. This thing is basically just, if Umbreon was a normal type, but turn up the bulk times 10 and give it rocks. This thing offers like tons of sets. Also, this thing gets Wish. It also gets Teleport. Except I can't use Wish and Teleport together because that's incompatible. Unfortunate. But still. Like, these Wishes are fat. Coming off 255 HP, you can basically get anything on our team back to full HP. Like, this thing's Wishes are fat. And then Teleport to be a slow pivot too. It gets pretty good coverage if I want to run offensive for some reason. Get like Bolt Beam, Flamethrower, tons of shit like that. And it's also a pretty reliable rocker. But yeah, weak defense, obviously, that gets covered by Slowbro. This is gonna force a lot of people to run mix sets. So I'm gonna prep for mix sets. Yeah. Get that shit covered. I'm winning a chip this season. That's a joke, by the way. I suck ass at Pokemon. But either way. Next, so it went back around again, obviously. I was looking at Vaporeon because I was like, okay, let's get some more bulk. Let's get a bulky water. And then I realized, oh yeah, I have a fucking Slowbro on my team. I already have my bulky water. So I was like, yeah. But another mod I wanted was, oh shit. Oh, well, I already revealed before that I wanted Bolton. I probably could have waited another 2 rounds for this thing, but I didn't want to risk it getting sniped, and a lot of electric types were getting taken right now. So yeah, I got Bolton. Offers a great speed tier and 122, I think, to bridge the gaps we have. Which we have some pretty big gaps, because it's just Dragapult and a bunch of fucking slow mons. But still. If I remember correctly, this thing gets some pretty insane coverage. Gets shit like Play Rough, Seed Bomb, I'm pretty sure. A bunch of Fang moves with Strong Jaw. It gets 2 great abilities in Strong Jaw and Competitive. And it can run both physical and special sets, which, like, fucking whoa. Yeah, such a great mon. Like, I've always wanted to use this thing, because I've seen it just run bulk up sets and put in fucking work. And I've used it on the ladder before, and it's pretty fucking good, too. So, yeah. Next up here, we got Shaymin. I wanted some more bulk, because, like, our team's gonna be really hard to break. With the Blissbro Umbreon with the Shaymin. Also, I've wanted to use Shaymin for so long. Like, I'm talking years. I've wanted to use Shaymin since before I quit Draft League. What's it called? So yeah, this thing's pretty versatile. Gets an amazing move in Seed Flare, which just does so much damage. And then with the 50% spit F drop, that just helps even more. Gets pretty good coverage if I remember correctly. Leechy, just to be even more bulky. Not the most versatile, but still, it can offer stuff. Gets Aromatherapy, I'm pretty sure too, which makes it another Cleric. So, I was looking to fill some type gaps. I was missing like a bug type, a fighting type, a firefly, a fire type, a flying type, a rock type, a poison type, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted a grounded poison. So I picked up Talonflame here. This thing offers another speed tier to bridge the gap between Bolton and Dragapult. This thing also gets Defog, which is really good because I need some fucking hazard removal on this team. It gets like boots now, which is great for it, so that way it doesn't get punished by that that quad weakness to fire. Strong ass Mon. Gale Wings is a great ability too. Not as good this gen, because it was better in like Gen 6, but it's still a great ability, and this thing hits like a fucking truck. Like SD sets, its dual stab hits very hard. Yeah, and it also gets U-turn for some momentum. So far, we have Dragapult with momentum and U-turn, Slobra with teleport, Umbreon with baton pass. Mawile might get, Mawile gets baton pass. So, Blissey with baton pass, Bolton with, Volt Switch, Shaymin might get baton pass, and Talonflame with U-turn. So this team has tons of momentum. We copped ourselves a Heracross right here. So I was like, okay, I need a fighting type to break bulky normals, because that's a problem I see a lot of other people have. Especially in SPDL, they don't have a fighting type, so they don't really have a good way to break Porygon 2. So I picked up Heracross here. I've been wanting to use this thing too. Offers spikes too. That's something I saw before. This thing gets spikes for some reason. Fucking wild. So yeah, this offers more hazards. We have like a lot of hazards on this team. And hits like a fucking tank. Like the gut sets, the moxie sets, they just hit hard. This is something you have to prep for. Everything on our team is something you have to prep for. Like, we're gonna be really hard to prep for. Really good attack stat. I think it was like 135. And a good speed tier in 85 to bridge more gaps. So next up here, we got Alolan Sandslash. So I saw this thing, for some reason, was 4 points. I had it on my team last season in PEL, and it just forced so much prep. Like, every week, my opponents had to prep for this thing, whether I brought it or not. So for a 4-point mon, that's amazing. Like, with the amount of prep this thing forces, you'd think it would be like 8, 9, 10 points, but no, 4. And with my points left, I could still get something good to support it with Hail, and then still get another mon after, so I can get my max 10 mons. I mean, my max 12, my bad. So yeah, this thing gets triple axle this gen, which is, it's like a fucking truck. This thing, it only has 100 base attack, but put a life orb on there, it gets amazing coverage, like amazing coverage. Knock off Earthquake, Ice moves, Steel moves, what's it called? Mega Horn, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it gets Leech Life, I know that. Poison Jab, fucking tons of shit. And it just forces tons of prep. Also, having a speed boost Amon's good, since we do have some speed gaps. So I copped, Ariados here. Webs and Toxic Spikes are great for this team. I know I wanted Toxic Spikes and I also wanted a Grounded Poison. Toxic Spikes help with some other stuff on the team, which I won't mention, because some of you for some reason can't figure it out. But yeah, Toxic Spikes are great for this team. I've seen some crazy sets with like Fell Stinger with this thing before, so do not doubt. Also, this thing forces prep. I want everything to force prep. My last mod kinda doesn't force prep, but it still does since it supports Sandslash. Yeah, my last mod's a Hail Setter. I got Sakura, the Aurora, I think it's called. I don't know. This thing's really hard to pronounce and even harder to. Oh, it's Amora. My bad. But still, yeah. So I was looking at 3 things. It was either a Alolan Vulpix, Snorunt, or this thing. All 3 of them said Hail, and all 3 of them got Veil. So I figured, let's get this thing. It's just those other things, if they got rocks and were a little more bulky. So there's no point in not getting this thing. Yeah. Hail's mostly just to help the Sandslash, but getting Veil and Stealth Rocks is really fucking good. Like, why does no one ever draft this thing? This thing's actually pretty fucking good. Yeah. So, thank you, oh shit, what am I doing? Okay. Thank you guys for watching my PL draft analysis. Week 1 will be up soon. Have a great day. Thank you for watching this, and I will see you next time. Peace.